All right, welcome back. Sit back, strap in, fasten your seatbelt, fasten your 4-point racing harness. This is going to be a bumpy ride. We're back on the weird side of the internet with WTF on Reddit, also known as What the Fork, because it's a Christian Crouch server. We got to retain that monetization. So why don't we begin down here with a belly flop? Oh, God. Oh, are you trying to kiteboard? No. Parasail? No. Kiteboard without a board? No. What are you doing? What, you are actually trying to kite surf without a board. Jesus, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why are you what? Oh God, he's gonna get. Why did you do any of what just happened? Why are you trying to kiteboard without a board? It's not, the board didn't even get left behind. There is no board. Is this kite barefoot water skiing? Is that the idea? Because I've never heard of that sport. Maybe it's a thing. But dude, you just got, oh my God. Just got whipped around by that. I have family members who kite surf, and it blows my mind, the idea of it, controlling that sort of thing and not getting flung up into the air like crazy. I don't know how any of it works, but it looks like it was a little bit too windy for you to be doing that. Like even though, to be fair, saw some footage of people who were kite surfing in Hurricane Irma. So I guess if you're good enough and you get the proper size kite. Looks like that was too big of a kite for the scenario. Holy Whiplash. The heck? I don't think I've ever seen a human vanish from place that quickly. Dog, there's no way that's safe, like, at all. I guess she's still moving afterwards, like, and goes to the surface, but man, that doesn't seem very safe at all. Oh my God. That's like quicker acceleration than the accelerator roller coaster at Knott's Berry Farm. And that thing that's like the quickest thing I've ever been on. That just rockets you off the line, but you have a headrest. I'm good. I'd take a pass on that. Whiplash and water. I don't want to end up in water after I've broken my neck. No, I'd rather be able to breathe when you need a lot of fuel fast. I don't like, that'd be kind of a WTF thing he'd be like to go to the gas station, look over, see that, like, oh, what the hell is going on over there? But also, it's probably just fine. It's just filling a big thing of gas. So it's a smart thing to do, honestly, because I'm sure that would take forever with one. So now it's just forever divided by 3, which if you take forever to be infinity, infinity divided by 3 is still infinity. So it's never going to finish no matter how many of those you put in. But it's a good thought. Honestly, dude's preparing for the apocalypse. He's like, I'm taking all the gas in the city, putting it on my property. Is that legal to do? Can you just take that much gas? I think there's some policy, at least in California, like that you can't do that. I don't know. Holy ... I have no idea what to expect here. Lightning strike? Lightning strike it is! How did I know? Man, I called it, didn't I? That's pretty good. Oh my God. That's spectacular. I hope no one was under there. Dang. That's so crazy that lightning actually does that when it hits a tree. Just shatters it. Nature is forking lit. I wonder if this GIF appeared on that subreddit. Just splinters everywhere. That's dangerous, but also freaking... Like, what were the odds that the camera... Because it doesn't look like a security camera even. What were the odds that were pointed right there? Like, how would you know that, oh yeah, lightning's probably going to hit that tree? Because it obviously hadn't for a while. Otherwise, it wouldn't look like it would look like that. Not like it did. You kind of know because it'd be like it do. Jeez. Children's back to school stationery. Back to school. Oh, I was like, what am I missing? Pencils welcome to. Pen orgy in here tonight. Pencils welcome to. Whatever company decided to make it, they're like, hey, you know what? This is going to be bought by kindergartners. They have no idea what an orgy is. So I just write it on the thing. They'll never know the difference. Teachers can laugh because the kids will have no idea. And we'll have just such a divide in understanding that it doesn't even pose a potential problem. Because there isn't going to be a single kid in the class who's going to be like, hey, other guys, you know what orgy means? Isn't that funny? No, it's just the conversation's never going to come up. No one's going to connect the dots. So people are just going to think, oh, I put my pens in here. Pencils are welcome too. I don't know, maybe a lot of pens. I guess, yeah, that's still odd. Or is it crappy design? I don't know. Well, that's different. Are we going to get something airborne? Someone going to go airborne here? Nah, dude, he's just doing like he tried doing a rock to fame. Wow, that's incredible. Dude, it would have been great if the car on the bottom decided to like reverse out and then they both ended up back on flat ground and they were able to keep going. I like how the dude on top actually tries to keep driving. Like, maybe this will work. Maybe I've still got grip. Nope, no, we're floating in the air. All right, that's not gonna work. And the car on the bottom looks relatively unscathed. Yeah, good thing those 911s have a pretty, just a smooth little ramp. It's like they're made to have cars drive over them. Just resting the front on the spoiler. This is pretty good. Also terrifying. I'm sure if you were the dude on the bottom, you'd be like, oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't die. I was almost expecting the airborne thing. Because I've seen that before. Not in person, but just whoop. They weren't going fast enough or had the arrow to do that. But anywho. Pelicans are forked up, man. Oh yeah, I've seen this one before. I can't remember if it was terrible disease, gonna die, or if people were saying that it had an itch that it was trying to scratch or something. No, I've seen that. What was it again? Tell me. Is it a terminal illness? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows if the pelican's gonna die. I just don't know if I should be laughing at it. Just seems a little excessive. Met Center, hike and bike trail for tenant use only. Violators will be electrocuted. Did you mean to say prosecuted and typo that? Or do you actually have like, you got like people patrolling the thing, like identification please, are you a resident here? And you're like, no, just instant taser. Yeah, that's a surefire way to keep it to tenants only. Just have guards that taser you on site if you cannot produce identification, your key card or something like that. No, you're electrocuted. Sorry. So you agreed to it when you walked onto this. Like, no, I swear to God, I'm actually a resident. Forgot my key card. Nope, tasered. Found this in the break room. So glad to see I'm not the only weirdo at work. That's like what a serial killer would do. If I saw the person who set that up in the process of doing it, I would probably apply for a job elsewhere. Because I couldn't report that to someone. Like, I would like to report an incident. Yes, what happened? Well, John was setting up a diorama with a dead cockroach in the break room. I kind of think he might be a serial killer. They're going to be like, yeah, no, sorry, you can't say that about your coworkers. You're going to leave now. I don't want to impose. I'll just leave quietly. It's kind of funny, but also just really weird. How is that even possible? Oh, what? That's really top-notch, just straight up WTF. No ifs, ands, or buts. I love it. I love the sort of post that's just like, what the? Huh? Someone brought all the parts up individually and reassembled their car in their closed air balcony just so that other people across the way would see it and be like, what the hell is going on? It's like the next level troll. Just to be that person. Yeah, that sounds like a fun weekend project. Let's reassemble a car, at least just the bodywork. I swear someone else will notice it across. And this justifies the whole thing. This totally, if I was on GeoGuessr right now, I'd guess Russia. A disaster of idiotic proportions waiting to happen. Yeah, no, see, at least the first guy had the right idea of it was a closed container made specifically probably for carrying gas. This doesn't seem legal. In fact, like, I'm pretty sure that the caps are supposed to have at least some sort of seal so that you can't just spray gas around into a trash can, for example, and then haul it around in your pickup truck, unsecured, sloshing around without a lid. Dude, for my car, I have to, depending upon the type of nozzle, I have to like pull the thing, I have to pull the lid of the thing back for it to even allow me to pump. And that's in my car. Like, I don't know how it lets you do that. Yeah, that doesn't seem like it. That's like Zoolander waiting to happen. Cashier's got some quick hands. Okay, let's watch the quick hands. Oh, you just disarmed the dude? I wish the zoom wasn't in there because that distracted me. I want to see it in real time. Okay, there we go. He didn't even know what hit. He's like, can I have it back? He like holds out his hand like, hey, that was mine. Why'd you take that from? Can you please? Can I have it? Ah, shoot. That's not gone well. Now I have no monies and no gun. Dude, that's sick. bravo on her. See, I don't even know. It's so hard to really know what you would do if you had a gun pointed at your face. I mean, unless maybe you've had very specific training for that sort of thing. But, you know, everyone likes to think, oh yeah, I'd be the person who would stand up for myself or stand up for everyone else. But I just don't know how that would play out. Just if you have a gun in your face, it just seems like everything. It's like that quote, you know, everybody has a plan to like get punched in the face, which people attribute to Mike Tyson. I don't know if that's actually a Mike Tyson quote or just a thing that people say. It sounds like Mike Tyson would say that, so Mike Tyson said it. Everyone has a plan until there's actually a loaded gun in their face. Anyway, millions of fire ants floating and flooding from Harvey. I saw an article on this about like this was a thing among all the other host of issues that took place and are taking place. There were actually like swarms of fire ants just on the water because I guess they can survive that way, which is crazy. Yeah, I was actually having a conversation with someone about the whole Hurricane Harvey thing just like last night because it's interesting to me how like it's still a massive issue and there's still massive damage and there will be massive damage to be repaired there for many months and years to come. But you have the whole focus shift to Hurricane Irma. And now that's coming fast on to the next thing. And it's like the media has shifted its attention and therefore everyone else living in unaffected parts of the country and the world, it's like out of sight, out of mind, but it's still very much going on. So yeah, I was talking to someone who was volunteering there, which was very nice of them to do. And anyway, so that sucks. Houston man goes fishing in his living room after Hurricane Harvey. All right, we have back to back. Is he actually he's just straight up diving? Like, I don't know whether to be like, I don't know whether to laugh or to just be like heartbroken. I guess you're making the most of a really terrible situation. I guess like the water is in the house. There's nothing that can be done. I may as well fish in my house with my hand. So at least he's happy that he got the fish. Just the idea of having my house like filled with water like that is just crazy. A fish swimming in my house. Wild. Secret recording device under breakroom table at work. That seems a little bit illegal. Are you sure it's a recording? It has an SD card. That's weird. That's really weird. I'm gonna. Maybe it's all for karma. Maybe the OP just stuck it there. It's like I'm gonna take a picture of this, post it on WTF, saying that there's a recording device in my work, and I'll just take it down, and they'll never know the difference. I'll just get that sweet internet karma, and yeah, it's actually just a memory card reader. You know, I just stuck it under there, and but if it is actually a recording device, that's very, very strange, very illegal, very well. Actually, no? Are you allowed to? I suppose depending upon the terms you signed when in your employment agreement and upon entering the building, it could be legal to do that. It's just shady. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't no lawyer. This SUV broke the sound barrier. This is going to be the one that compete. Oh. Yes, it did. You mean it actually literally broke a physical barrier. See, that's not as WTF. It's just, it's a bad crash, but it's not as WTF. Like, crashes do happen. I've never witnessed one personally. I feel like, and I'm going to jinx myself in doing this, but I am a good luck bubble in driving. I don't get into accidents. I've never seen an accident. Actually, that's not true. I saw a fender bender the other week. Shoot, I ruined my streak. That was like the first accident I had ever witnessed in ages. It was in a parking lot. Just, I saw the thing coming. There's no way I could have stopped it, but I just saw the thing coming because this woman did not know how to drive. She did not know how to drive at all. She's like trying to pull into this spot. And like I noticed that, and I saw this dude. Okay, so the situation was this dude was trying to back out of his spot, right? He was waiting on this woman to pull into the spot that she was pulling into, and he's gonna back out. So he thinks she's in the spot. He starts backing out, and then she's like, "I'm gonna adjust myself again." Backs right into him as he's backing out of the car. And I was like, seeing this woman try to get in and out of the spot so many times, I was like, "Oh God, this is definitely gonna happen." I see the dude backing out. I'm like, "She's gonna move again. She's gonna move again. She's not gonna see her car. It's gonna happen." And it did. And it did. And like, I couldn't have done anything about it, but I was like, oh, that's a bummer, dude. That sucks. I saw that coming. So anyway, apparently I'm a good luck bubble other than that. But it was like a 1 mile an hour crash. Still sucks, but it's not like that. I've never seen a crash like that happen. So that was a long tangent for not really any apparent reason. Oregon fires next to a golf course. I think I saw this one. Yeah. That's so wild. I assume that fire is out. It was around the same time that this fire was taking place. So just like slightly before it, there was a big LA fire. And you could see, I was driving back home from a friend's house on the 101 freeway, and it was just like, oh, those are flames. Woo! It's like, what do you do? Just because you see flames, if you're within a safe distance, you can carry on with your daily life. So it makes for a wild photo, but it's like, what else can you do, right? I can't really assist with that. I don't have the means. I feel like the best way I can assist that is to leave. That's kind of what the fire department advises. Just leave. Just go. That's the best thing you can do. Don't go in with a hose. It's not gonna help. Also, that's probably a really, really telephoto lens, so it probably isn't quite as close as it makes it seem in the photo. Even so, that's wild. I had seen that image though. Anyway, that's it for this month of WTF. I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you liked, and subscribe if you're not already, and check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch up on any of these videos you might not have seen and stuff. And if you want to listen to music playing in the background right now, link in the outro. It's on there in music. I'll see you next time.